Let's talk about the real reason you're not making the sales that you want. And no, it's not because Mercury is retrograded or because you didn't wake up at 5 a.m. to drink your celery juice. There's something hidden that's keeping you stuck in the same income level, and it's not what you think. And I know this is because I was this person for many years, struggling to increase my income even with a full-time job. In business, I couldn't see the consistent sales each month. It was always fluctuating, and I never understood why. And if you don't break this barrier, you could be working twice as hard and still make the same amount of money. And that's not the worst kind of suffering, because let's be real. If you're going to be stressed out with your income that's always non-existent, you might as well be stressed out in a luxury villa in Bali, for example. I'm going to show you how I broke this barrier a few years ago and made 6 figures in 6 months in my business, which is absolutely crazy when I think about it right now. Today, I've helped others do the same, and I'll show you how to break this invisible wall using principles that only the wealthiest people in history have quietly understood. But first, let me tell you a quick story. There's 2 yoga instructors. One of them is called Emily, and she is the most sweetest human on earth. She gives free classes, she checks in on her clients daily, basically a walking ball of sunshine. And she makes 3K in a month. And there's Lucy. So Lucy is also sweet and kind, but she charges premium rates. She sets strict office hours, doesn't let her clients text her at like 2 a.m. for an example, and she makes 100K a month. Yeah, you're probably thinking, Emily is such a beautiful person, she deserves to make so much more money, but here's the uncomfortable truth. Money doesn't care if you're a good person or not. That's basically the first barrier that you need to break. You need to understand that money is just energy. That's all it is. Not a reward for being nice. Money is like, it's neutral. It doesn't have emotions. It's not going to like judge you. It doesn't reward kindness or punish people for their selfishness, for an example. That's just a human's act, to be honest. So what money does do is it follows stability and value. Let's think of it like dating. If you're like desperately texting someone 24/7, agreeing to whatever it is that they want, apologizing for breathing too loudly, for an example, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to say, yeah, see you later, I'm done. But if you're confident, you set boundaries, and you know your worth, suddenly everyone wants to take you out to dinner, but one at a time. Now, money works the same way. It flows to people who respect their own values. And you need to set boundaries like a CEO, not a struggling apprentice. Most people don't have a money problem. They have a boundary problem. Now, what I mean by this is if you undercharge because you're scared people might not buy from you, or if you work overtime for free. I used to do that when I used to work in corporate. Or saying yes to like every request that someone has, even if you don't even want to do it. That is basically, you don't have boundaries. You need to set boundaries. Rich people, they're not afraid to say no. If you want to make more money, you need to stop treating yourself like an unlimited free trial. We know that things that are for free, we don't really take them seriously. A successful entrepreneur sets clear limits. They charge what they are worth. They don't let clients call them 24/7. They don't say yes to everything out of fear. And guess what happens? They attract better clients who respect their time and pay them much, much more. You need to be willing to make more money. And I know you're probably thinking, yes, Rebecca, I want to make more money, but think about it. Do you really want to make more money? Like deep down, do you really want it? Because making more money, it means you have to raise your prices. You need to say no to low paying clients. You need to learn some new skills, and you need to deal with people's opinion about your success. It just happens with everyone. If any of this just made you feel uncomfortable, That is basically your next barrier. And I was actually talking to this girl the other day, and she basically told me that she got a promotion at work, like better money, better position, but she turned it down because she didn't want that extra responsibility. Do you see the pattern? If you're not willing to step it up, you'll stay exactly where you are. And that's basically the barrier that's stopping you. You need to move past and break that barrier. Please stop being afraid of what people may think. And I know this is hard because I was that person for many years and it drained my life. And do you know what the number one thing that's keeping people broke is the fear of judgment, which is absolutely crazy. What if people think I charge too much? Or what if my friends think I've changed? Or what if Karen from high school sees my content and judges me? Like, who cares about these people? They are not paying our bills. They're not even in our life. Majority of them don't even actually care. It's just all in our head, to be honest. And guess what? People will judge you no matter what, whether you're doing good or doing bad. If you're broke, they'll say you need to get your life together. What are you doing? If you're rich, they'll say you're money focused, you're money hungry. If you're just average, they won't even notice you. Finally, break through this invisible barrier and start making the money that you want, because money is infinite. It's just energy. You deserve it. You need to stop thinking money rewards good people. It rewards value and confidence. And you need to set boundaries. Stop being an emotional ATM for clients, friends, and family. You need to be willing to step it up. Your next level of income requires a new level of action. And you really, really need to get over what people think. The people judging you aren't paying your bills anyway. Once you shift your mindset and apply these simple principles, you'll start attracting the money that you want and deserve. And I know this because I have applied these simple principles in my life and things progressed dramatically. As I always say, you are the creator of your own life.